let's turn this down. All right, let's get on to this job. It's Thursday. Lord, I guess I don't really want to go nowhere. I'm gonna put the car in drive instead of reverse. Woo-hoo-hoo. Somebody help me this morning. Hopefully you had a good night's sleep. You were able to get home, work, or your destination of choice safe and sound, in one piece. No hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, or misunderstandings, and definitely no meet and greets, because I definitely saw some more meet and greets yesterday. Coming home again on the opposite side of the freeway. And so, y'all stay careful and stay blessed out there. I am heading in to this job. Did I check the mail yesterday? I don't think I did. Hold on. I think because it was coming down raining, I was like, no. I'm going home. So hold on. Okay. Well, I got my Disney movie. That one is what was the one with the dragon? Myra's dragon, or I forgot the name of it. Y'all bear with me. But that's the one I got. I'll put it in the description. Alright, let's fix our bag. We got a lunch bag. Now today, I'm not gonna lie. We going for lunch. I thought about it last night. I said I got some tomatoes in that refrigerator. I said so, and I got this the bread that I like. I said I haven't had this in a very long time. I ain't made it in a very long time. I was like, ooh wee, I can make me a tomato sandwich. And that's the only thing that popped in my head was Tabitha Brown's tomato, good old tomato sandwich. I said, oh yes, that's lunch tomorrow. Got my pita chips, my multi-grain pita chips, and everything to make my tomato sandwich. And I even bought my vegetable seasoning so I can sprinkle that on top of my tomatoes on my sandwich. So that's gonna be lunch. Don't play games with me. Don't play games with me. So I'll finish Manifest season 3, and yeah, it came down to where crazy girl has set up there. Ooh, this is a nice one, y'all. You really should see this view. Once all these cars pass and stuff, you see the sunrise is coming up over there. That is beautiful. Y'all know I love it, right? It's breaking through the clouds and stuff, because it's been raining and whatnot. So to me, that's a beautiful sight. But either way, back to what I was saying about Manifest. Old girl that Cal, said that was coming home with his dad, that she's gonna be staying for a while. She's the connection and the key to everything, how everything is connected, and this, that, and the third, right? This Looney Tune heifer done sit up there and first of all, ever since Evie's mama said that the baby was the girl's guardian angel, this heifer has flipped, has lost her mind, right? And she is like, like, we're all connected, we should be together, I shouldn't leave, and I'm supposed to be here, and this, that, and the third. Baby, spoiler alert, she done stabbed her mama. Cal touched the Teflon, or the back end of the plane, right? Tail fin. And he's disappeared. All because the scientists did not want to believe that science cannot explain everything. Science is not the key cause of all. And in her world, science explains everything from beginning to end. And he was like, no, everything can't, you know, Ben and his wife was like, everything can be explained by science, you know. Some things are just not explainable. It is what it is, and you got to have faith on some things, right? And then she brings up a story about when she was little and her grandmother died, and you know, they were telling her grandmother was up in the stars or in heaven, right? She's talking about she always looked up in the stars with a Lord, it's on the tip of my tongue. Telescope. And just to see if she could see her grandmother, right? And talking about she never did, so, you know, she understands their frustration, but they have to finish their testing. This is beautiful coming up this way. She was saying they have to finish their testing. I don't even know if y'all can see the sun like that. And that'll explain everything. And hopefully their son will come back. Oh boy, I want to tell you, Cal's mama done lost it. She lost it. I think she was gonna, you know, I was like, slap her. Slap, not Cal's mama. I meant for Cal's mama to slap the scientist. I was like, I know she didn't. She didn't tell you to, you know, hold your horses. Let them keep experimenting. Ooh, see, told you. That is beautiful. I was like, I know she ain't gonna tell you to let her keep experimenting, and you need to go and wait somewhere. That is beautiful. And science explained everything. And Cal was like, they don't understand. They don't understand. I have to show them. And his mom was like, what are you talking about, son? He was like, I have to show them. They don't understand. Cal broke loose from it. He told his mom, he said, I'll see you. You know, I'll see you. You know, he said, I love you. And I'll miss you, or something like that. Something to that nature, right? Tell me that is not beautiful, y'all. Look at that. But his mama was like, Cal, what are you talking about? You know, and he broke away from his mama, dropped his backpack, and Cal took off running toward that tailgate. Broke into the room where they were doing the, you know, the study and all that. And they were like, stop experiment, turn it off, turn it off, And Cal didn't sit there and touch that tail fin, baby, and disappeared. I was like, oh man. And like the calling was, they had the silent screen. They were on fire. Egan, they got an old boy, the other dude, so riled up that he was sitting there willing to sit up and kill and put a bullet in Agent Vance's son. All because they wanted to expose the NSA so bad. This man was not going to try to take no for an answer. Egan was wrong. He was definitely wrong for, you know, when someone is already off the rails and you pushing them that way, and then if he would have killed that little boy, he would have sat there and been regal with guilt, because he would have been like, that's not what was supposed to happen, what was going on. I don't know what you thought was going to happen with somebody that you got riled up, that they have already told you is unstable. Like, he is off the hinge and out of control. The man sat there and, you know, held a gun on a gun shop owner. You know, his girlfriend or the lady he knew, I guess it was a lady he knew, that was also from the A28 plane. She got arrested, right? She told them where they were, but then all left and scattered, right? Or went together or something. But, yeah, that should have let you know then that if he pulled a gun on the, you know, on the store owner, I don't know what you thought, that he wasn't going to try to put no bullet in that little boy. So, they get, the Vance gets there, get there to try to stop this man because he's holding the little boys hostage. All because they think Ben is the destroyer of everything, and he's not bringing nothing but death and destruction, and only wants to save his family. He doesn't care about the 828ers, right? And Michaela kept trying to tell them why they were holding them in the jail cells, trying to get them printed. I always miss this coming up here, but it's so nice. I should have caught it when it caught my eye. But they were bringing in certain 828ers that they already had in their system and printing them, taking photographs of them, and hold on, you see that? That is beautiful. All gorgeous. See, all gorgeous riding in, looking at that. That is beautiful. Cracks and all that's in my windshield. It's beautiful. But Michaela was like, telling Egan, you don't know what you're talking about. They didn't say didn't get being out of jail. He got bail. They paid his bail. Well, not NSA, meaning his wife. And being asked his wife how did she get the money, and she said she took a second mortgage out on the house, and she got her deposit back for the restaurant that she wanted to open. And so only thing that helped change the scientist's mind was when first she was looking at Cal's drawing after he had disappeared, saying it doesn't mean anything. Nobody knows what this is or what this constellation is. It's not evidence enough for them to stop. It's just a drawing, right? And so Cal's sister, Olive, noticed that there's something underneath one of the pictures. And so she starts scraping away at it, cleaning it off, and in order to get what's underneath, she takes the picture and she sends it to her dad. And they were like, we don't know what this is, we don't know where this is. And it was coming to a point nobody knew. So they're just looking, right? You can't say that's not beautiful. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous over there. You see that sun? You can't get around that. Wild people on brakes. Wild people on brakes. You can only do one thing. Exit off or go straight. You on brakes because of the van. And the only thing I see is Final Destination, because they got pipes on the top of the van with ladders. It's a work van. I'm sorry. No. On there, I think it's Final Destination. Y'all see it. Y'all see it on the side. Yep. I gotta get around it. I can't be behind it. Can't play them games. I ain't gonna play myself. That's all I think is Final Destination. I don't care if it's 1, 2, or 3. I don't care. Final Destination is what I think when I see it, right? So, she said, I know what this is. I know what this is. So he wrote in her language, her native language, and drew the constellation, which she used to look at, thinking that's where her grandmother was, right? So she knew exactly where it was, and she told them where it was. So they looked at the map and looked over the drawing, and the other director that they brought in, or commander, was like, no, you guys are not taking this tail fin and dropping it back in the ocean, because that's what Cal kept trying to tell them. It has to go back in the ocean. It has to go know what happened and the government's not going to allow it, you know, this can mean, you know, devastating things for our country and this, that, and the third, right? And when Cal showed, like, his burns, that was the other thing, he had the burns, meaning when the plane blew up, it was on fire. It was showing up evidently on his body. And so the main scientist was like, you know, we got people here, because Cal's mom wanted to take him to the hospital, and the scientist was like, no, we got people here, we can, you know, better equipped to take care of him. She was like, I don't want y'all touching him. This is Cal's mama telling me, I don't want y'all touching him. She was like, you need to bring in Saanvi. And they was like, she's not here anymore. I don't care where she at, you better find her and go get her, basically is what she told him. She said, nobody is touching him but Saanvi. We don't trust anybody but Saanvi. So they had to go get Saanvi and bring her in. And so Agent Vance, speed back forward, Agent Vance and the head scientist, now that she believes and has faith and know that, you know, hey, this is something real, of understanding that she doesn't understand, that it's not just science, right? So that it can't be explained. And so from there, she tells them where it's at, where they have to go. And they get the Coast Guard to help. Vance gets the Coast Guard to help so they can take it out to where it's supposed to be dropped at. And right when they're about to get there, Coast Guard gets other directives, because Vance is not there. Gets override by other directives and tells them to turn around and come back. Do not go into the store. And oh yeah, yes, I'm gonna get off track just a little bit because I'm looking at the sea of red lights. Now remember when I said I was supposed to drive in yesterday, right? And I didn't. I went on over to the garage. I ended up being 12 minutes late, waiting on the shuttle. 12 minutes. When I should have just drove in. Today we are driving in. We're not going to the garage. Back to what I was saying. Okay, so they're almost there, and it was like, and Ben was like, all you have to do is just drop it. You know, don't turn around. We're already in it. We're already in it. Just turn around. I mean, don't turn around. Just drop it. And they didn't want to, right? They was like, we're not gonna. You know, I got 14 people on this ship. Excuse me. And I'm not trying to endanger their life. And Ben was like, this is for my son. You know, this is my son. So I can get my son back. And they look around and Saanvi is gone. Saanvi then went over there and pushed the emergency release. So it just drops down on the boat, right? But it doesn't fall into the ocean because of the straps and stuff that's on it. So Saanvi is took an axe and was cutting at the strap so it can fall into the ocean. Well, when she hit it the last time, and Ben was telling her, come back, Saanvi, and she hit it that last time, she fell in the water, right? Because lightning struck the deck of the Coast Guard's boat and blew Ben and a few other people back, and Saanvi fell in the water. Well, since she's in the water, next you know, the tail fin falls over into the water on top of her. And she can't get out from under it. So Ben jumps in, trying to save her. But she's on the other end of the tail fin while it's coming down. So Ben sees Saanvi, he swims to her to go get her and pull her up. But while he's underneath the water, he's looking around for his son, thinking like he's gonna pop up in the water, right? And that's not the case. That is not the case at all. Cal never comes back from the water. And so the Coast Guard was like, the tail fin was just there on the sonar, and now it's not. You know, it's gone. It's not there anymore. Ben is like, I just thought he was gonna come back. I thought he was gonna show up in the water. Nope. Back to the crazy heifer. This heifer done sit there because of I forgot the other dude's name, the preacher dude. I'll sit there and tell her to go to her garden, go to her, and from off of a scripture, right? So this heifer locks Evie, because she hears the music from Evie's system, right? Locks Evie into the basement with the chair, right? And so Evie can't get out. And this heifer went upstairs, talking about she coming for the baby, right? And Cal's mama was like, no, she's trying to, you know, get up off the bed to get toward the baby. And so you don't know what happened or went on. The only thing you see is crazy girl running down the stairs with the baby, right? Because I'm looking like, you know, in the baby's eyes, the baby sees her with fiery wings, right? I said, is this heifer trying to catch the house on fire again? What the? But that was it. That was the vision, what the baby was seeing, looking at her, that she had fiery wings. So I was like, I said, okay. So I don't know what that means. So that means it's got to have a season 4. Somebody gonna pick up 828. They gonna pick up Manifest. Cause we trying to look. We need a good ending. Something. So I was like, wait a minute, you can get some more something out of this. Cause crazy girl just snatched the baby and ran on out the house. And the baby looking at her like she got fiery wings. And so I was like, oh my gosh. And you done stabbed the mama? Kel comes back at the end. But he comes back as his natural self. He's not coming back as a little boy. He's coming back at the actual age that he is portrayed to be as his sister Olive is, right? Much older. And Saanvi has been redeemed because now she sees the calling. And while they're on the plane, they're going to look and try to see what's going on. And he sees Cal in the seat Ben. And Cal is telling his dad, it's not over. It's not over. This is not how it ends. There's more. And Ben's like, tell me where you at. What do you see? What's going on? But Cal can't tell him, right? And then all of a sudden, here comes Michaela up to where they are. And she was like, you know, she was like, I don't know what's going on. And then she tells him about the preacher man has, you know, about the blood on his. She explained it. But so he looks back at Cal and was, you know, no, Michaela sees in the chair blood on the on a program or a pamphlet. She knows who that pamphlet belongs to. Crazy girl. Can't think of her character's name right now. She's just gonna be referred to the crazy girl or that crazy heifer. But yeah. And And she was like, we gotta get, she shows Ben the pamphlet and the blood that's on the pamphlet, right? And Ben was like, we gotta get home. We gotta get home. And so that's where it ends off for them. But they show Cal, like he looks back around to talk to Cal, Ben does, and Cal's not in that seat anymore. So he doesn't know what to do, but basically to go home. And he's like, not knowing that his wife is laying on the ground, dead, or dying, I should say. Because she sees Cal, and she holds Cal's face, and Cal's laying next to her, and he's crying, and everything, because he saw it, I guess, and he knew what was going to happen. And, but she's laying there dying. I don't know if she's dead. I know she's laying there dying, put it that way. And, so I was like, oh my gosh. It's just really, really sad. And Zeke, since he's picking up people's senses and feelings, how they are emotionally, he sees that Michaela still cares and loves her ex the same way that her ex still cares and loves for her. And her ex tells her, only reason I stood there and let you, let him marry the love of my life, talking to Michaela, is talking about Zeke, was because he wasn't supposed to be here the next day. He was supposed to be gone. He was like, and just when I thought I was done, getting over you, like he is just heartbroken for real. And Michaela was like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And she's sitting there like dumbfounded emotion, head down, sad like a whimpering puppet. This is why they were at Agent Vance's house, after they had saved his son. And so he had asked Agent Vance, because he remembered seeing the guy. He looked at a picture that was in the office. And he asked Agent Vance who that was, and he was like an old army buddy. And so he was like, I think he asked him something about, he said that's the old army buddy, and walked away, right? And he was like, is that all, or whatever? Or no, he said he'll do anything for you, for you. And Vance was just walked away from him, basically telling him just to leave it alone. And also, while he was outside, he asked, that's when before he was telling Michaela about his feelings, he asked her again, you want to tell me about Saanvi and how Saanvi and Agent Vance killed the major, or had the major killed, covered up. And so she just standing there with her head down again, not saying anything. And he was like, now I got to go break up with such and such, the girl, the major's daughter. And she was like, why? He was like, so you really think I'm gonna stay in a relationship with her, knowing that how her mother, who killed her mom? He said, you think I'm supposed to go off and have a future, to marry her and have kids, knowing that I know the truth about her, her mom? He was like, you really think that that I'm gonna be able to do that? And that's what he was saying. Just when I was, thought I was about to be over you. And so for him, he is very much upset and sad and heartbroken. So I'm looking like, I know I bounced back and forward about a lot of things, and about the last episode, a minute. When the main scientist, when she was about to leave out the lab, right? The lab site, you know, the NSA building that they had the 828 plane in that they were putting together, or piece back together, or studying, right? When I tell y'all, as soon as she swiped her badge and about to walk out the door, here come old Captain Crazy, who took off with the main scientist. You know, the first scientist, her work of, you know, studying people's connection and by the mind and everything else, right? He pops back up inside the plane, breathing heavy. He's doing all that, right? Oh, shit, damn, caught my own breath. Making myself busy. I can't do that no more. He did all that, right? And she turns around and looks, and then all of a sudden, the whole 828 plane disappears. I mean, just poof. Be gone. It was gone. Puff the Magic Dragon, I Dream a Genie. I got 3 wishes. It's gone. So, plane gone. Cal came back. His mama laying on the ground dying because old crazy girl done slipped in and stuck a knife in her, like stuck it in her gut, belly, whatever it is, because she's holding it, like, you know, on her stomach. I was like, oh my goodness. When I tell y'all it's sad, it was so sad. I said, I know they can't leave it like this. I know they can't leave it like this. I said, if they don't sit up here, somebody need to pick it up. Pick it up. You need to start, somebody need to pick it up. You need to work on season 4. You need to work on season 4. And that is for real, for real, for real. Is that our shuttle? I don't know. It could be one of our shuttles. I wouldn't actually, I can't really tell unless I'm in front of it, because we got an emblem on the front. And no, that ain't our shuttle. There's no emblem. So, like I said, we got to drive in. Got to drive in. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Got to drive in. We're not going over there to the garage. We'll go to the parking lot. Clock in. Go upstairs. Check emails. If the phone messages, anything. And then we'll come back down. You understand what I'm saying? And take the car to the garage. But right now, no way, no how, no shape, no form, no fashion. No. You got to. But that was the end of Manifest. That was the end of Manifest. So I'm looking like, look, Netflix done picked this up. Netflix got it streaming. Got thousands and thousands of views. Netflix got it popping. Netflix, you need to go on and pick this up and get it popping. Get it popping. You done picked it up. Go on and pick the rest of it up. And let them go and finish out this season. Like season 4. Let us know what happened. You know, since Cal is supposedly back. But then again, once the captain disappeared with the plane, I don't know if Cal disappeared too. Don't know. Don't have a clue. That's why we need a season 4. Because you know Ben is going to be devastated and hurt. Oh, he's going to be so devastated and hurt. Oh my goodness gracious. He ain't going to know what to do with himself. His wife is gone. His baby is missing. Oh! And it was because of some of the people on the plane. Baby! Ooh, it's gonna be, it's gonna be some things. All right, we done made over here with my mail in my bag. So we go clock in. Okay. So y'all gonna have to hold your horses. See? You are on my mind. Let me stop. Every little thing you do. Let me stop. So for real. All right. That's me going inside and I'm gonna come back and move the car. All right. So I'll talk to you guys. And just hold your horses. All right, my guys. We get up to the office and everything, right? Hold on. We done been up to the office, check emails. I had to watch one of the videos that's requesting certain things. They on the other centers have changed how they letting people know how to request certain things and how the system has changed for their so that was a pretty good video. I came down to move my phone. I was like, let me go to Taco Deli. And the only reason I was thinking about going to Taco Deli is because I know I needed some avocado for my tomato sandwich, right? That I'm going to have for lunch. Right? But then I thought about it. I said, well, let me see if H-E-B is open. If H-E-B is open, I'll get my avocados from them. And I'll just get me some breakfast from Taco Deli. So, H-E-B was open. Got me 2 pears, some organic pears. Got me 3 organic plums. And of course, you know I have to get my avocado organic. And instead of just buying lettuce, I got this sesame ginger greens, which has the baby spinach, tasio, mezzano. I might be saying all these names incorrectly, right? It has carrots. Ingredients may vary by season, right? So it has chickpeas and pumpkin seeds, and with a sesame ginger dressing. Now the dressing says sunflower oil, tamarind sauce, which has water, soybean, salt, and vinegar, lemon juice, mustard, vinegar, water, mustard seed, sea salt, spices, sesame seed, garlic powder, ginger powder, and so all that's in it, right? And it has a little touch of honey. I figured the little honey is not going to kill me too much. You know, it's just a little. It's not like I have it all the time. So that, but I only really just want the spinach and the little bit of lettuce that's in there, which is the green beans, right? That's the only thing I really do want. So I can sit there and have my tomato sandwich, have my mayo and pickle in my lunch bag. Actually, I didn't use sliced pickles to bring. What I did, okay, I'm not going to play with this Ryder truck. I had some dill relish and the mayo, and I mixed them together. So I didn't have too many snack bags, you know, bring it. So I put that together in the container and whipped it up. And so now I can put that as my base on my bread. I can cut up my tomato because I have an organic tomato in my lunch bag. Put a little bit, a pinch of sea salt and a lot of black pepper. I love black pepper. Black pepper on there. And then put the avocado, bring put one of the avocados and slice it. Put it on there. Put my vegetable seasoning on top. You want to be on top? That's what's going to happen for the vegetable seasoning. It's going to be on top. It's going to be the top model, okay? The vegetable seasoning is important. I love the vegetable seasoning. Get that, sprinkle that on top, and that's about it. And that's going to be my tomato. Basically, tomato, avocado, lettuce. Look, fine. Just say what my dad said. It's a salad sandwich. I don't care. But that's what I'm having for lunch. I'm just going to have a veggie sandwich. Let's just mix it up. Oh, and I have the cucumbers, mini cucumbers. So I can cut those up and put that on top too. So yeah, anyway, I'm having a veggie sandwich for lunch. And I'll have enough for, use one of the mini cucumbers today and use the other one tomorrow. Because tomorrow, for Friday, I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to have another veggie sandwich. Don't play games with me. Don't mess with me. Leave me alone. Don't judge me. I leave you on the playground with this thing. I'm just going to tell you the honest truth. So, my allergies kicking up. As soon as I got on the floor, I started sneezing. So, it is what it is, right? That's what I have. Y'all forgive me. Sorry. It seems like my nose is running. Even though nothing's really coming out of it. And that's the part about sinuses. It's like you can have postnasal drip, you could be choking off of it, coughing, and like be doing this. But you go to blow your nose and nothing comes out. So, okay, one shuttle just took off and there's another one down. So hopefully I can get upstairs and park my vehicle. And gone to this job. I appreciate y'all commuting with me this morning on my drive into work. Short little pause we had. Me going over to Taco Deli. Now I'm back over to this garage. You know, I'm showing the footage of me going to Taco Deli. But yeah. So, go ahead and park this car. Pray you guys have a good day, a great day, an awesome day, a beautiful day, a blessed day. A wonderful day. Pray that you get to work, home, or your destination of choice, safe and sound and in peace. No hassle, frustration, problems, and misunderstandings. And definitely, no meet and greets. You hear me? So, alright. We made it, and we're about to park, and go on head down to the park. So, on that note, I'll talk to you guys later. I did take my hair down from off the top. But because I done had it pulled up into a ponytail from the time I braided it, it's still like, let me turn off the air so you can see. See, it's still sticking out there like SpongeBob, like from off the Simpsons. Let me go and get off of here. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Oh, bye. One note again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean SpongeBob. I meant Sideshow Bob off The Simpsons. You know, when his hair sticks out on the side. Like that. See how it's sticking out on the side? Alright. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.